Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Austin Marshall, and I am representing Team Joe's, along with Ricardo Pineda, Emma Stewart, Danny Barcelona, Glenn Ovia, and Bilal Talawanu. So our group looked at Joe's, and we thought that Joe's could utilize their social media presence a little bit better. They had a couple of existing accounts, but we felt like those could use a better content strategy, and we wanted to find out ways that the student body would be more willing to engage in that content and kind of boost traffic to the cafe, but also boost brand awareness on campus. So our main purpose, we felt that Joe's did not have a very strong social media presence. We wanted to help to increase that. And so going into more of our project, we have primary research, which will be headed up by Bilal and Glenn, and then we will have secondary research, which will be handled by Danny. We'll have secondary research, which will be handled by Ricardo. Findings and conclusions, which will be handled by Danny, and we will have recommendations by Emma. I will come back at the end and just kind of wrap everything up in our conclusion. So without further ado, let's pass it off to Bilal and Glenn.
Hi, as Austin said, I am Bilal. Today I will speak about the primary research data collection. So the purpose of the primary research data collection was to gather information to be used for Joe's social media analysis. We surveyed St. Edward University students, not because they are the most convenient group to access for us, but because they are the main group served by Joe's. During the design process, we, the team members, brainstormed a lot of questions. And we selected the question we felt would be the best to contribute for our analysis. So right now I will after that we let a group peer review our question, and after the professor review our question. Right now I will let Glenn talk about the primary analysis.
Hi everybody, my name is Glenn Weaver. Let me introduce you my research on primary research analysis. I will talk about method for distributing research. Team Joe's distributed 360 survey to St. Edward as students, faculty, and staff. We also had 331 completed, always all valid survey, and also 4 surveys were deemed invalid. Now, let me tell you about invalid survey. The criteria for invalid survey was as follows like that. If it had than 3 unanswered questions, or an unusual response was not used in the result, if it was unanswered, or if one question had multiple response when the question was only supposed to have one response. Now, I want talking about confidence level. The confidence level for the data collected is 95%. You can see that on the graph. We distributed the 360 survey to variety of St. Edward University, also and the general campus population. Finally, I will talk about survey results. The survey results show that the majority of people do not follow Joe's on Facebook. The results also show 57% of people that use social media to follow on campus use Instagram. So those results show that Instagram will be powerful tools for Joe's to use increase the social media traffic. Now I will let Ricardo talk about secondary research. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm going to be talking about secondary research. On my research I found out that social media has become like an important tool for marketing. Medias like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter generate interaction with consumers. So I'm gonna give one example. It's Starbucks, where they have expertly integrated this into this platform. So Starbucks created their Facebook page in 2008, and they have now 35 million followers on Facebook. Twitter has become another one, where they have 7.5 million followers, where they post at least 5 images per week. So they have created excellent branding, which gives the opportunity to create relationship with consumers. So I think social media has become a necessity for business with the increase of technology advancement. Brands need to integrate social marketing in order to engage with consumers in another level. Now I'm gonna pass it out to my friend Dan.
As Ricardo said, my name is Danny, and I'm going to talk about the findings today. So from our primary research, we found that 71% of people who took our survey don't follow Joe's on Facebook, but the majority of them said that if Joe's had a social media account, that was their preferred platform, that they would follow them. And 47% of people said that their preferred social media platform for companies is Instagram. We also discovered from our primary research that handcrafted drinks are the most popular item purchased at Joe's on campus. Our secondary research found that Starbucks uses Facebook a lot to interact with their customers and to provide a more hands-on interactive approach to marketing. They also have a Twitter account that they use extensively to post comments to their customers and to just allow an open dialogue between their customers and the company itself. Facebook in general, we found from our secondary research, is a great tool that is available for all companies to use to provide a more interactive approach, and they can have contests and stuff that can help be an incentive for different customers. And so these tools that they can use on Facebook and social media can really help not only the customer satisfaction, but also increase the customer base, because if customers are treated really well by the company on social media, like if they had a problem with their drink and they told the company about it and the company apologized or at least talked to them about it, that could really provide a positive experience for the customer, and then they would they'd be more encouraged to tell their friends and family about it. And now I'm going to pass it off to Emma.
Hi everyone, so as Danny said, my name is Emma, and today I'll be going over the recommendations portion of our presentation. So firstly, we suggest creating an Instagram page specific to the Joes at the St. Edmunds University campus. We encourage you to post at least once a day. This could be something about a new beverage or just kind of the atmosphere of the cafe. We also suggest holding a weekly contest where customers can post pictures of their drinks or a picture of them sitting with their friends at Joe's using a pre-designated hashtag. And then someone at Joe's could go through, pick a picture as a winner, and give that person a free drink or beverage item. We also suggest increasing your presence on Facebook. So this would mean posting more frequently, at least 3 to 4 times a day. It could be anything about drinks, or maybe a barista feature where you feature one of the employees. We also suggest linking the Instagram and Facebook accounts so that anytime you post something on Instagram, it'll show up on Facebook, and this will kind of generate traffic in between the social media platforms. We also suggest creating in-store signage, something like us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram, just to get the word out that you are on those social media networks. And lastly, we acknowledge that this could be a lot of work for somebody who is already working full-time at Joe's and maybe doesn't have a lot of time to dedicate to improving social media. So we suggest talking to someone at Career Services and potentially setting up a social media internship where that person would solely be in charge of Joe's social media and really be able to dedicate the time that this would require. So that's our recommendations, and I'm going to hand it back over to Austin to conclude our presentation.
All right. So in conclusion, we've gone over some of the main points of our research findings. We've gone over our primary research and our analysis, which has led us into backing that up with secondary research and being able to give you guys our findings and conclusions, and ultimately coming to our kind of two primary recommendations of getting an Instagram account for eCafe, but also utilizing Facebook to increase the presence that Instagram will bring for the brand. So without further ado, if there are any more questions, we open up the floor.